Right, good evening one and all. Yes, home. Give you a shot out the window. It has rained since I've got home, so it doesn't look wet out there now. The path was just damp. I sat in the front room with Skippy. I had a cup of tea and a Mars bar after I'd had an ice cream, and Skippy was showing me something on her phone, and then we went to get up and I looked out the window. I thought, oh no, it's raining. It was throwing it down, so it was lucky we didn't go out for a walk this evening. So the boys are in the kitchen having their dinner. They should have finished by now, and Skippy's preparing our dinner. So let's go downstairs. Here we go. Right, we're all done upstairs, and I'll show you what I've got when we get downstairs, what I'm wearing. You've seen the top before. Right, that one's off. Oh. And Skippy was in the kitchen doing the dinner, but she was just coming out as I was coming in. There you go, she's gone. Right, there's Snoop. Snoop's forever the hopeful dog, always in the kitchen hoping there's going to be something hit the floor. I don't know where Sooty is. I haven't seen Sooty. He might be in the front room. Right, let me put the stand up and I'll show you what I'm wearing. This is, I've got a black skirt on. It looks a bit like a pleated skirt, but it's not actually pleated, but it gives that effect. And I bought this when we went to our charity shops in Ely on the Monday. So I thought I'd put it on the seat. Now I've just got to turn that radio off because the radio's on as well. Hang on a second. Right, radio's off, here you go. So it's a long skirt, as you can see. Probably the longest black skirt I think I've got. Really lovely. It goes lovely with this top. This is one of those elasticated tops, so it's body hugging. I haven't got a bra on with this one because you don't need it. It's that, it holds you that firmly. So I got back from Cambridge probably about 5:45, so not too bad. Traffic in Cambridge was heavy as usual. It was the same thing in Cambridge, seems like to be the normal in Cambridge. Once I'm out of Cambridge, it's not too bad. It's the getting out of Cambridge is the problem. So yes, I've been home since about 5:45. It was a beautiful, beautiful drive into work this morning. The main reason being, it was absolutely calm. The sun popped up, and I live in a valley, so I'm up on the sides of the valley, and then the River Stour's in the bottom. And when I go down onto the main road to go to Bury, you can see the clouds laying in the bottom of the valley. So you come out of sunshine, and then it's a bit like going into fog. But as you come out of it again, you can look back, and it was like a blanket, like a white fluffy blanket over the ground with the odd tree poking through. It was absolutely stunning. It was beautiful, beautiful. So anyway, work was busy. I was on one particular job nearly all morning. I think I got as far as I could come 12 o'clock, but I got stuck on parts. I'm still waiting for some parts to turn up, which are turning up tomorrow. The only problem with that is that I killed the car off. That means I couldn't drive the car out. I drove it in, put it on the ramp, dismantled it, and I was expecting bits to turn up today, but the parts person who ordered the parts didn't order them for the next day delivery. He ordered them for a normal stock delivery, so they're not coming till tomorrow. So that's held everything up, and the car's supposed to be going out tomorrow, and I don't think it's going to. Well, it'll be lucky if it does. It'll be very lucky if it does. So anyway, hopefully those bits will turn up tomorrow and I can finish that one off. So the problem there was I'd killed my ramp off. So I went to see the service manager to see what other jobs I could do while I was waiting. And they said, well, we haven't got anywhere for you to work. And I went, oh, what a shame. I said, can I go home? And they said, no. I said, well, can I have an early dinner then and we can sort something out after dinner? So they said yes. So I had a 12 o'clock lunch today, which is only half an hour. So I had a 12 o'clock to 12:30. Then when I came back, I went to see the service manager again, and they still hadn't got anything for me to do. But then a magical thing happened, a ramp suddenly appeared, and I was given somebody else's ramp to work on, and they went for dinner. It worked really well in the end. So that was another, what was that I did? That was another sales car. It was a Peugeot. It was a Peugeot on a 2018 plate, yes, 2018 Peugeot, and that was a used vehicle inspection, MOT service, and number plates, and anything else I found they had to say whether to do it or not. So I've got the nod on some of it, so I did some of it, and that got me almost to the end of the day. It got me to about 3:45, and they suddenly said, oh, we've got a car that's going out this evening and it needs 2 tyres and the coolant change. So I ended up doing that. So I was being all over the place today on different ramps trying to get jobs done, but hopefully tomorrow if my parts turn up I can get the other car off my ramp and I'll be back to normal again. That's the cooker, the slow cooker thing. Yeah, slow cook's just finished, so that means our dinner's hopefully ready. So I'm going to sign out now, put this video on for you guys, and then we can do another video later on after I've had my dinner. Right, I'm going to sign out now. Love you all to death, and I shall speak to you later. Bye bye.